Oh, what's up? What's up, YouTube and Facebook? This is your girl, Seeing and All Knowing on YouTube and The Knowing on Facebook. Coming back with another video. Not a peaceful one, but kind of a sad one. To where two high schoolers passed at the same school. One was in an ATV accident. I think those are those four-wheelers and everything. A lot of students are having accidents and everything and being unalive from that. And the other one was a young man who had pre-existing conditions. You know, oftentimes, we see a lot of these things happen, but we're seeing numerous amounts of, violence among young individuals, as far as high schoolers, even younger than that. I did see an article about that passenger, 57, I think. She was a big YouTuber, had adopted kids and all of that. That she did get some time, mistreating the children. But there's various cases, allegedly, of people getting kids and not treating them right, or doing certain things. I don't know, and I'm not trying to pretend I know what happened in the accident or anything, but I do know that oftentimes now, I don't know if it's because parents are younger or they're having kids younger. I'm not really sure, or the technology, but it just appears that children get away with a lot of things that when I was a child, I couldn't have gotten away with it. I don't know if it's just a change of times, because of course our parents tell us all the time there are things that they did that we do that they couldn't do. Excuse me. So it's various things. It's worth a conversation. But then someone told me, because it's a lot of mental illness, okay? We can entertain mental illness for a while. And there is a lot, and I do believe, I know mental illness is real. Are people using mental illness as a crutch? Someone asked me that. Somebody sent that to me and said, Doctor, you feel that a lot of people are using mental illness in these times as a crutch? Possibly. But who's to say they hadn't always used mental illness as a crutch? So you just never know. When people are trying to get out of something, they'll pretty much say anything. I've known people who have done people wrong. They have caused the scene. And they are supposed to have been really good people. But I've noticed and seen them fake an illness and go to the hospital for sympathy when they started all of it. And you ask yourself, what kind of person would do that? A lot of people, believe it or not. People do things because they're nasty. People don't care about people anymore. I didn't say all. So don't come saying, Doc, no, I did not say all. But oftentimes you find that people do not care about people like they used to. They will sell them to the devil if they could. I've seen people do that. So you just have to be careful of who you kind of deal with, who, just got to be careful. Let me just put it like that. You just got to be careful. Talk to your kids more. Talk to your kids not just about, bad things. Talk to your kids about life in general. About being a leader and not a follower. About trying to, listen before you speak. Get a great understanding of what's going on before you're so up to give an opinion about it. If we all would think before we speak, the world would be a better place. I'm definitely confident of that. And then some people say, nah, Doc, the world is just going to always be this, that, or the other. No. Like, for instance, someone was telling me about, the economy, and the groceries and all of that. and, they don't get assistance. So that's when you have to find good meals that are not really that expensive. Well, what are you saying, dog? Well, and I want to do this all this video together. I didn't want to do parts of it or whatever. But when you want to find something, find some, like if, I know people say they don't eat ground beef, and that's fine. Find ground turkey. Find a reasonable, size. Season that meat up really, really good. Boil you some noodles, whatever type of noodles that you want. And have some type of pasta, that night. And some garlic bread. Oh, I got, 5 kids. I can't afford to buy a box of garlic bread. You don't have to have that. Make your own garlic bread. They got the garlic butter and the frozen, not the frozen, but in the dairy department where you could butter that bread. Get some barbecue bread, butter it on both sides of it, and serve it. And have some pasta. And salad mix don't cost a lot. And if you got you can feed your family. And if you made enough of it, you could have it for two dinners and just put some corn or open some corn or something with it. We have to find ways to cook chicken. Chicken and rice is always a hearty meal. You can get you either boneless chickens, if that's what you prefer, whatever you have in your freezer, okay? You can take it out, marinate, clean it, wash it real good. You can get you some butter. You can put you some rice in the bottom of whatever type of baking dish that you have. Season the rice up. You don't even have to put water in it. You can actually put chicken broth. And you can put that chicken on top of that rice. Okay? If you have a family that only like legs, then buy legs. If they only like wings, buy wings. Or if it doesn't really matter and you're trying to stretch food for your family, get you leg quarters, clean them real good. You can cut them up and make you a big dish. Like I said, you put your rice. You can put your chicken broth, or you can use water. Season it up good. Put you some butter down in it. Season that chicken. Put that chicken on top of it. Get you some aluminum foil and put it real tight. Put it in the oven for 45 minutes, 50 minutes. I usually do mine on 350, okay? After 350, I take it out. I stir it. I flatten the rice back down. If I need to put some more water or chicken broth, I put that in there. And I do it uncovered for 30. I already on the side have me some type of green beans, sweet peas, rolls. And again, get you some of them Hawaiian rolls, put your little butter on them, put them in the oven for a few minutes, and you can serve them. And that's a meal. And if you cook the big pan of it, that could be a meal for 2 nights for you and your kids. And usually when you do that with the chicken, it's better the next day. We got to learn to survive. We do. Like the elderly people did. Things are hard. Things are rough. Cut back. If you don't have to just get in your vehicle and just ride out. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I am tired. Excuse me. But, if you can cut back from riding so much, cut back. Cut back on gas. Everything's high. Yeah. Do those things and you'll see they'll work. Or start buying in bulk if you got, several children. Go and get you those big things of rice, cornmeal, waffle pancake mix, sausages. Get you a box of sausage. Get you about 1 or 2. Cut them up. And then make you some pancakes and waffles for them kids. And maybe some eggs if they want them. Honey, you don't have a whole good breakfast. Yeah. You got to do what you got to do. Y'all, this is the Knowing on Facebook and Seeing and All Knowing on YouTube. Just coming back for informed discussion about how to survive and some of the things that happen within the world with our children. Not that anything, no shootings, but they could still be harmed, preconditioning, or have an accident. Okay? Now, this is your girl, and I'm out.